everybody. First, I'm going to give a little bit of a disclaimer in this video. So it's really hot where we are right now. I live in Portland and we are going through like our, I don't know, feels like our 100th heat wave this summer. So if you hear fans or any kind of weird air blowing, it's because it's necessary and I can't sit under filming lights without a fan right now. So I apologize if that messes with the audio. I put on the quietest one possible, but that is just where we are. But that's just a disclaimer. Let's go ahead and get into the fun stuff. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about Franken planning, and I can't believe I haven't done this video yet, but I got this question recently from a viewer that said, how do I decide and how do I create sections in my Franken planners? And I would consider these two my Franken planned planners right now. My others are mostly like one subject and or notebooks. So, and these two are Franken planned in two very different ways. So let me just kind of walk you through what each one looks like, and then we'll talk about the different ways that you can make sections in your Franken planner. So I guess let's start kind of backing up a little bit. If you're watching this video and you're new to planning, the term Franken planner refers to more than one planner put together. And I try to say that in all of my Franken planned videos because I feel like it's helpful. So in this planner, I actually have this planner, and this planner, plus a few other like extension packs all smushed together. And in this planner, I have just a skinny classic planner, but also some like lists and things, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about as we go through this. So they are, again, Franken planned in really different ways, and I've created sections in them in really different ways, but I want to walk you through kind of what my thought process is around that and why I did that in each one, because I feel like I get into the groove of decorating and get a little chatty, and so sometimes I don't really talk about the why behind it, and I really think that these kind of instructional videos are helpful as you're getting started in the planner community. If you did stop by this video and you're new to the planner community, if you have other questions that a whole video would be helpful to see that wasn't broken down maybe from another creator, or something that you think that I could talk about that would help your journey into planning, or even if you've been a planner for a while and there's something that like maybe you'd want to work on or something you want to try out, leave me those comments in the comments down below, and I will take a look through them and I will do my best to make those videos for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So this is my main like ride or die, my classic planner, all the things. So the way that I have it set up is everything in the front of the planner. So there's no like divider or anything here. I open this up to the planner that I use the most. So that is like my catch-all. A catch-all planner is basically like a life planner. That is where I put anything that affects my life. So I put things like appointments, I put things like family events, I put things like planner meetups, social events, school related things, anything where like work and life are combined, or social media and life are combined. Basically anything where I would need to let somebody else know in my life that something was happening goes in here. So bills and birthdays and all of that good stuff goes in here. So this is like my main planner. And I don't know if your mom is like mine, but my mom forever had just a desk calendar forever that was like the family hub. And so we would go there and we would check mom's calendar and we would see like all the things, you know, her work schedule was on there, you know, birthdays and time when people were coming over, that kind of thing. That is what this planner is for me. So I don't have any dividers here. I know that when I look at this monthly tab, and just also for me and my Franken planner, I only keep 1 month for each subject or each section of my life in my planner, because otherwise for me it gets too confusing. I've seen people say that they keep 6 months at a time. I've seen people say they keep 3 months at a time. It really depends, number one, on what kind of discs you want to use on your Franken planner, because if you keep too much paper in here, you're gonna have to switch to the next size up, either with Happy Planner discs or with another brand, or you will have to kind of figure out what you know, figure out just what works best for you. I can only look at 1 month at a time. Anything past that, I will put like a sticky note, or I have sections in my weeks where I like look ahead. I have notes paper in here where I write down things that may be ahead, but I only like to have 1 month at a time. But I don't have this sectioned because I know when I look at this August tab, this is going to take me to my monthly for my catch-all. So you can see in here, we got trash days, we've got birthdays, we have baby showers, planner meetups, to-do lists, like the list just goes on. So that is what happens as far as that section goes. But then if you take a look here, you'll see that I use both top tabs up here, and I also use side tabs here to keep things organized. Now, I don't have things as organized as some people around here, but this system seems to work really well for me in this planner. So to go to the next section in my planner, I'm gonna go to this first top tab here. I do wish that I had them kind of scaled across, but it is what it is. Some brands you can buy them like that. I know Fancy Plans Co. has some top tab dividers that you can get that will be like scaled across, kind of like how your side tab dividers are. But for this right now, I just have these in here, mostly because I'm lazy. So when I flip to this divider, I know that I am then moving into social media. Some people like to label the top of the tab, but I'm in this planner so much that I don't really feel the need to label it. I have before, but I feel like I change planners so much. Number one, that I have to label and relabel things, and it takes a lot of time. And then number two, some of the stickers and things don't come off of these like dividers, and I don't like that. And so this divider is very similar to this style. So the Happy Planner and other brands make things that look basically like a large bookmark, and they come with top tabs. Most of them are in that front position, but if you wanted to, you could possibly flip them. I've never really tried that to make it, you know, go like this. So I guess you could try that, but most of them are just in this like front forward facing position like this. But that's what I use mostly. This is kind of my go-to size if I'm gonna use a top tab product that's made by Happy Planner. And when you go to buy these will come in a variety of products. So you can get these sometimes in, let's see, accessory packs, but I don't think you can get them in planner companions. You can get them sometimes in like box kits. So if you get like a student box kit or a teacher box kit, you'll sometimes get some of these. You can get them in like a 3-pack where they come with like 2 of the dashboard size, which I'll show you in a little bit, and maybe like 1 of these. You can find them sometimes. They will come inside of a planner. So I've seen them come inside of like a teacher planner before, but it really kind of just depends. So there are a variety of places where you can buy them. I will have a link to the Happy Planner down below. It is an affiliate link, so I do get a small commission if you choose to use that link, and you can go ahead and take a look at their product. I would just search bookmark or dashboard when you get onto their site to find something like this. You may not be able to find these particular patterns, but they do keep these, like this style of thing, in stock pretty regularly. So that's what I use. So I flip to the top tab, but then I also know that this side tab is going to take me to the monthly of my social media planner, which there it is. I sometimes, when I'm Franken planning, I will also have weekly top tabs, but I haven't found a good system to do that. I'm still kind of playing around with that because I would like to be able to see, when I look at my planner from like the bird's eye view up here, I would like to see where all of my weeks are. So that is something that I'm looking at, and I'm trying to figure out whether it's clips or paper clips or I don't know, something like that. If that's something that you do, let me know down in the comments below so that I can know that. And then again, I have another tab here, and I know that this tab will just take me to a divider. So this divider is another way that I have something sectioned off. So I have my calendar here, and then I have my, like, just everything else that goes with social media, paper and all of that good stuff, just like loose filler type paper, in this next side tab. So utilizing both the top tabs and the side tabs. And then I will go ahead and flip to my next top tab. and I know that that will take me to my wellness section. Again, this is like a bookmark style thing, so again, something similar to this. And then I have both the side tabs for the month, and then I have the not top tab, but another side tab for my journal. So that is how that one is set up, and we'll talk a little bit about different sizes and different ways to do top tabs versus side tabs towards the end of the video, but I'd like to show you how my other one is set up as well, my other Franken Planner. So this one I utilize, and this is like my on-the-go purse skinny classic planner, and this one I utilize side tabs a lot more. So in here I utilize mostly the side tabs. So when we go in, you can see I do have one top tab. Maybe you can't see that, it's clear, so maybe you can't see it, but it's right here. So I do have one top tab and then mostly side tabs. So again, I don't have like a divider or anything in the front that tells me where I need to go, but I do know that if I flip into July, I can find my monthly and I can find my weekly. Same for any of the other months. I know that they are just right there. I've thought about, again, adding in another top tab or something that tells me where to go for my current week. So that's something that I'm playing around with, but just have not had the time to implement yet. But then I know if I flip all the way past all of my calendars and all of the filler paper that goes there, this top tab is gonna tell me to go into my list sections. And in this planner, I have really utilized the side tabs and labels to separate out the different sections. So I've separated my lists into to-do lists, family lists, social media, school, wish lists, and projects. And so if you'd like to see a full walkthrough of this planner, I do have one of those up, but this one I utilize side tabs a little bit more, I would say, than in this one. So that's kind of how I section off different things I've thought about, things I've played around with. Now, other things that I have seen happen in the planner community are, this is like a full page dashboard, whereas this one is a little bit smaller. So these are let's back up, hold on. So there are 3 sizes of these like plastic snap-in dashboards, and I think that they're actually all, well, hold on. Okay, so there are the things. Yeah, okay, so they are all actually like kind of coordinating. So if you get them like this, you could actually have the top tabs kind of in order. These don't match very well, but you could get them so they match and like are cohesive, and you could utilize them like this, even though it's kind of like a weird little deal. But anyway, so you have like the bookmark style. There's also like a skinny mini bookmark style that I also have that's a little bit smaller than this. Those are pretty rare to find though. I have not found those very much. And then this like dashboard size, and then this like full classic size. So these mostly are designed for a classic size planner, but you can use them in a big. This one you can use in the skinny. This one would be too large, I think, but you could use it in a half letter if you're using that. There are just kind of a variety of things, but all of these would be too tall for anything mini. So again, I've seen people create sections with these large ones. So you could do something like, you could have this at the front of your planner and flip to, you know, flip to your front section here, or you could use this to divide your planner halfway. You could use this to set off a really important section that is very important to you that you really need to set off ahead of time. Lots of different ways, but this is just a different size. And again, you can do similar things with this. You could have this set between your sections, and then this could go like as your this week or something like that. Like, it really kind of depends on what you like. I do like all 3 of these sizes, and I've used them all before. It just, this is kind of like a simplified system for me right now without too many tabs that are labeled and that kind of thing. So these are different ways that you can section them out. And again, I will leave a link to the Happy Planner site, and I would just search dashboard. I think you're probably gonna see some dashboard planners if you do that. Maybe like snap-in dashboard, something like that. So that's a really good way to separate out sections as well. Another way to do that would be to use dry erase boards. And these were really popular in the planner community last year. And I think it actually started with EC. They've been doing these in their planner for a really long time, and then Happy Planner started doing them. And what I liked about them as far as Franken planning goes is I liked that they have, again, those top tabs. They all tend, at least the ones that I've seen, tend to have them over to that left-hand side. And some of them are pre-labeled, some of them aren't. It just depends on which one you get. They do come in a variety of styles, so you can get them for your budget planner, you can get them for your mom planner, you can get them for your socialite planner, you can get them really for anything. And I'm not sure if you can find them still on the website or not, but you likely could find them in your local craft store or in like an accessory pack. These also sometimes will come in a planner companion. So I've seen them there recently. So what you could do is this could go at the very front of your planner, again, to set off that very front section. You could have this as your top tab. Let's say it's like a budget theme. You could set it off, you know, to have your budget section or your budget planner set off with this tab. If you are a teacher, I used to use this one in my teacher planner, and this would set off that teacher section. So again, because they have that top tab, they can really set off a section as well. So that's another way to do it. And then another way that you can create sections in your planner is by using sticky notes. These are cool, and so these are also made by the Happy Planner. These are the Miss Maker sticky notes, and I have seen these still recently made in different patterns and that kind of thing, but they're really cool because they have a top tab. I will say that like this one is well loved, and I've had it for several years, and you can kind of look at how the holes have held up. It is on pretty sturdy cardboard, but one thing I will say about the Happy Planner sticky notes, if you're looking at them kind of as a whole, they're not the stickiest. So I don't know if you would like to use them functionally or whatever, but if that's your plan, I definitely would make sure to have some like tape or something along with them, unfortunately. But again, because they have that top tab, they could set off what I would consider a major section, and then you could go into your side tabs to really get down to your nitty-gritty. So that would be another way to do that. And then the last way that I would set off sections in my planner would be to use a folder or like a snap-in. I don't have any handy, but I'll put one up on the screen. It's like a snap-in pouch that the Happy Planner makes. So those are thick, and when you're turning the pages, so if you don't necessarily need a side tab or a top tab, these are still thick enough that they would grab your attention to set off a different section. And as we flip through our planners, at least I do, I kind of get to know my sections by like what I see, like the different patterns and colors and that kind of thing. So these are also good ways to potentially like set off a section or a part of your planner. And you could also use them for storage space. These classic size ones, I will say, don't hold much than like a folded sheet of paper or some stickers. I don't see them as very functional. I think they're super cute. I've forever wanted to have them in my planner, but I can't really put anything in here. So they are nice sometimes for tucking in receipts. Those pouches are also really nice for doing that. So yeah, those are all ways that you can create sections in your Franken planner, and how you can really like break it down so that you can have multiple planners in one book if that works really well for you. Franken planning is my jam, and anytime I can make a video about Franken planning, I'm gonna do it. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, hi, my name is Caitlin, and I would absolutely love it if you would hit that red subscribe button down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you so much. And for all of you who are watching, I would also love it if you would ring that notification bell, so you'll be notified every time I post a video. And you can set those notifications to, I think it's like some or all. I would definitely set it to all so that you don't miss a video, or if you just want to be notified occasionally, you can do the middle one, but I've been cranking out the good content lately, so you're gonna wanna make sure that you have it set to all and do that. And then if you have been here for a while, thank you so much for all of your love and support. You guys have really been loving on me and showing my videos so much support. I really appreciate that, so thank you so, so much. That means everything to me. I hope that you know that. And you guys are my best friends. You're my internet friends, and I am so thrilled to have you. So thank you so much for all of your love and support. And then if you'd like to find any other videos or anywhere else that I hang out on the internet, all of that stuff is linked down below. I really like to hang out over on Instagram. even though I may be taking a little Instagram break. It's getting a little crazy over there right now, but I do like to hang out over on Instagram as well as over on the Spice Chaos podcast. We are on a short little break right now, but feel free to binge any of our old episodes, and we'll be back with you in September. And then if you'd like to find any of my affiliate codes or coupons, all of my active things are down below. So thank you again for checking out all of my stuff, for watching this video. You guys are wonderful. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.